On this episode of Hot Rod Garage, we don't know what we're gonna build.
Well, we're building something.
Welcome back to Hot Rod Garage. I'm Tony Angelo. This is my buddy Lucky Costa. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're out of the garage and we're heading to a car auction. This is a cool auction. It's super in the hood. How would you describe the neighborhood, Lucky?
I would call it the cut.
Yes, in a word, dangerous. This is City Tow Auction. It's in Los Angeles near...
It's just south Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And centrally located.
Cars go for cheap, and it's a great way to pick up a project car. We got back here, Durango, Navigator, little Jeep Liberty. It's usually a lot of late model stuff. They're going at great prices, and you really never know what you're gonna find. Explorer, this is a RAV4.
Telling everybody you said RAV4.
Yeah. So we've seen a couple cars show up that I do like. A couple of Chevy SUVs we could do. A couple of Magnums, we've done them though. 4-door F-150. Probably got the 5.4 V8 in it. It's all-wheel drive, or at least 4-wheel drive. Something to talk about. Put that on our list. You know, honestly, I would mess with that Mercedes, dude. It's rear-wheel drive. We could put a LS in it or something.
Tony says he would mess with the Mercedes. I think a lot of people have messed with that Mercedes.
We've looked through what's here. A couple candidates are a little bit off the beaten path for us, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Homemade tacos.
Plus, there's tacos.
I got like Tourette's right now. Homemade tacos.
Let's go get some tacos. So we have a bunch of cameras following us around. We're gonna try to act cool and nonchalant as we walk over with this Mercedes. Oh, is there a Mercedes coming up to auction? I didn't notice. Oh man, look at that. That doesn't even fit right. Jeez. Jeez. It's wrecked. Ah.
Oh, that thing's junk.
Suspension's beat. Forget it.
You start this at $1,000. Anybody? 1,000. I got a 12. I got you 1,200, sir. 1,200 twice. Anybody else? 13, 17, 18, 24, 24, 25, 26, 27. I got 27 over here. You want 28? There it is. $2,800. $2,800 going once. $2,800 twice. Last call. I'm gonna sell the vehicle for $2,800. Sold $2,800. There it is.
Boom. So we bought a car at auction, and it's a 91 Mercedes-Benz SL 500, and we paid $2,800, and I feel like that's a great deal.
The strategy that you were using when you were walking around trying to talk it down.
Yeah, that worked.
It was weird because everybody was agreeing with you.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's no good.
Shocks are wrecked. It's, can't get them anymore. They don't make them.
Yeah.
In a place like this, you never know what you're gonna find. There weren't a ton of cars tonight, and that one was my favorite from the get-go. And you know what? We got it for a good price, and now we get to modify it. It's not in our wheelhouse. It's a Mercedes-Benz, but we will figure something out.
Absolutely. Wait, am I Crockett or Tubbs?
Oh. All right, so we got back from the auction. Auctions are super rad. You never know what you're gonna find.
Yeah, there was that $150,000 Mercedes there.
That's true.
That sold for like $7 grand.
That was dope. We found this Mercedes-Benz rear-wheel drive V8 2-seater. I'm not trying to like prejudge or generalize who would have owned this car.
Yeah.
But drug dealers.
Smuggler.
Drug dealers had this at some point.
Living the Miami Vice life.
That's right. What's cool is it's an SL 500. That's the top of the line the year this was made. 5-liter, big German V8 making 322 horsepower.
V8 from the fatherland.
That's right. Ours is not making 322 horsepower.
No.
I'm floored. Floored.
Did you hear that?
There it goes. There it goes. Oh, what happened?
I don't know what that was.
The oil pressure went 0. That doesn't seem right. Now it picks up. It's all over the place. It feels a little loosey-goosey. Suspension is pretty shot.
We got something for that, don't we?
Sagged out. Time to get to work on this thing, bring it back up to spec.
So we just got this cream puff from the auction. The lower control arm bushings are dry rotted. They're about ready to go south. Sway bar bushings are dry rotted. The shocks are original. And you know they're gonna get tested. Have you seen the show? It's gonna get tested.
These upper mounts are all rubber, and the rubber is totally ripped through. So, good thing we're changing them. So just like the rubber in the upper strut mounts, all the rubber in the lower control arms is shot. Ball joints are wrecked. We're not spending a ton of money. We're just putting some new key stock pieces in here to make this car roadworthy. So the shocks are hidden back there, and there are these access holes.
Those little cubbies.
Old shocks are out. Not as bad as the fronts. Not great.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got our rear shocks bolted in. I'm gonna throw these interior panels back together. It's a good time, I think, now to put in a new battery.
Will this do?
We've got these Odyssey Extreme bad boys. These things have twice the cranking amps and will last 3 times as long as your regular battery, which means I can go back to Pennsylvania, hang out with my family, forget about this car for a while, come back, fire it up, and we can go cruising on the beach.
It'll be out of gas. I'm driving it the whole time you're gone.
So we've just refreshed the whole suspension. It should be good as new.
So we're just gonna flip this in, right?
Now, dude.
We'll open the bonnet, make sure the battery's not flat.
Yeah, this isn't Wheeler Dealers. This is Hot Rod Garage. Let's hot rod this thing.
How many quid could we get for this?
I don't know what a quid is, man. Remember this?
Now we're talking.
There we go. That's our show. We've got our 2JZ from the engine comparison episode. It's a 3-liter 6-cylinder Toyota engine with a healthy turbo. This thing made 575 horsepower, and it is going to scoot that little SL500 around like gangbusters.
That's my game right there.
Weird Japanese engine, weird German car. Let's cram them together, go do some burnouts.
I'm in.
Everything is so overbuilt in this car, I love it. It's got AN lines just for the brake booster. It's got big, gnarly electrical disconnects on it. This giant throttle linkage rod. It's pretty burly. Four different computers in here. Hopefully we can remove all of them.
Son of a biscuit.
One man's journey to pull out this radiator.
Ow.
They said it couldn't be done. One man was out to prove them all wrong. And throughout that journey, he winds up removing his own pain.
All right, here we go.
Nice.
You did it, buddy.
So we've got everything disconnected. This is 10 times as many lines and wires and stuff than we're used to. This time you yank this giant V8 and transmission out of our SL500 and get ready to put something way more fun inside. There she goes. There you go. So we have the monster 5-liter Mercedes engine and trans out of the way, and now it's time to start figuring out how that 2JZ fits in. And what is strange is that the oil pan, the way the crossmember sits, and even the trans bolt up looks almost exactly the same as that Mercedes.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah. So last night I posted that we're gonna stick this engine in that car on my Instagram, and most people were like, that is super awesome. And one guy sent me the scariest DM. He wrote, listen man, this car is a hand-built work of art and you should just tread carefully. Stakes are high, guys. Stakes are real high. So we have the Mercedes mounts bolted to the 2JZ engine.
I did that.
And we're gonna see how they slide into, hopefully, these holes in the crossmember. The power steering line is even already in the right spot. Look at that.
Yeah, looks like it's going in.
Okay.
Is it on it?
Yeah, man, it's sitting right there.
Get out of here. Woo! That's a good start.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Something's got to be wrong here.
This can't be right. All right, send it up. Let's have a look at it.
I think the lesson that we learned today is a lesson that we learn every time we do this. Just take everything apart and stuff the parts you want to keep in whatever you're working on. Figure it out, right?
Yeah.
This is just falling together,
So far, this thing looks like it was made for it.
which is strange.
All right, so we had the engine in, and we think we might just go ahead and make our own mounts because we want it to be perfect. You know what I mean?
It's going to be super involved.
Yeah,
It's
we've
a
got
lot
some
of
real work to do.
fabrication.
Yank her out. It's time to get serious.
We're going to need the MIG welder, the plasma cutter. We're going to need the TIG welder for sure. We're going to need the acetylene torch. Oh, it's getting crazy up in here now.
Let's get to work.
What's going on here?
I get it.
Come on, Tony.
Great stuff, everybody. Just kidding. Those Mercedes mounts are perfect. We don't have to do anything. The only actual modifications we have to do to these Mercedes mounts is to take off this little alignment pin. I'm just gonna grind it flat. We've got an old set we mounted and mocked up here. They bolt right to the 2JZ engine pedestals and drop right into the car. Who knew? We were able to find this adapter plate from Branger's Performance. It's gonna allow our 4L60 to bolt up to this 2JZ engine. The flex plate is awesome, it's all billet. The end of the crankshaft on a 2JZ, the bolt holes go all the way through into the engine. So you gotta make sure you use a liberal amount of Loctite. If not, oil can come right through these bolt threads.
So this is our Gearstar 4L60E and our Yanks billet converter. Don't forget to put a little bit of grease around the neck of that. That will protect the seal during the first startup. Prime the converter by putting a little bit of fluid in it and pouring it all over the floor as you install it. When you put it on, there's gonna be 3 clicks. That was the first one right there. Lift it and rotate it and spin it, and you will see the second. Then there will be a third. That was it right there. And that engages the actual pump. Okay, feeling good about this. I'm just looking here because we got a governor on this side that's right in the way, so this plate has to go. I think I'm gonna have to do an incision right here, all the way back to here, and then move that whole part of the tunnel over.
All right, so the engine fell right into place. There's not quite the room we need for this transmission, and I didn't get a 4L80 because I didn't want an even bigger trans, and Gearstar can build a 4L60 strong enough to hold this 600 horsepower engine. It's still a little bit too big for this tunnel, so we're gonna make some room.
When you cut metal above your arm, the shards are hot when they fall on you. That's your tech tip for the day. I'm surgical with this thing. I haven't said that yet today.
All right, close enough. Engine and trans have been mated.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I've got our drive shaft in here. The dudes from Drivelines Incorporated made this. Basically, the whole back half is stock Mercedes. This is all Mercedes, and then they wound up just putting on regular style slip yoke for the 4L60.
I'm gonna install the wiring harness right now. I took out the stock ECU. We'll be putting the new ECU in the new fuse box. In the stock location, putting the cover back on. It will be weatherproof. The wiring is all wiring specialty stuff and will work perfectly with our AEM engine management system. Cover me, I'm going in.
Now it's time to get our radiator and intercooler installed. The radiator and intercooler are just Summit Universal pieces in the best sizes I could find for the Mercedes-Benz. And once Lucky TIG welds elbows onto the intercooler, it'll be good to go.
I feel good about that.
We've got our intercooler elbows welded directly on, and we're just gonna drill 2 holes and hang this thing with spacers to hold it all together. I got a 3.5 to 3 inch 90 reducer coupling. It's like a $70 coupler, but it's gonna save us a bunch of time. This just needs a 45 pipe. The hot side is a lot more complicated, but we're gonna figure it out. So one thing you're gonna run into when you start cutting these, all the boost pressure, if these don't have a lip on them, will blow the couplers right off. So when you get one that's part of a kit, it's got this bead on it. And when you start cutting them and using the angles, you wind up with a straight cut, and you need that bead to keep everything on under pressure. So I'm gonna show you this little back home trick on how to put a bead on these things. So the way to make a backyard bead roller Take a set of channel locks, grind them both flat in the jaws. Then I made a little recess with a die grinder, and I'm gonna make a little bump with some weld. It's gonna go into this recess, and then we'll use it as a bead roller. All right, so there's my little homemade bead roller pliers, and I'll just work my way around this pipe. And it's not gonna be as pretty, but it will keep that thing from blowing apart. That's pretty good. Save you $300, and you also increase your hand strength. All right, intercooler piping is all done. I'm moving on to high pressure power steering line. We've got a Supra pump and a Mercedes steering box, and I've got to sort of mate the two together. I went down to Earl's and got two different metric fittings that go from what would have been a banjo bolt that seals on the face to -6 male, and then I'll just make a regular -6 power steering high pressure line with these special high pressure fittings. Right there. So when you use these high pressure fittings, these things are basically reverse thread, and if you do it the right way, they go right on. And I have fought with these for like 20 minutes the first time I tried to do it. I'm just about done the fuel. Lucky's just about done with power steering. This thing is just going together awesome. We're almost done.
It's going together so smooth, I'm worried.
We've got to do coolant hoses, exhaust, a couple of things, but then this thing is ready to go out.
Nice. And you need to get about 6 sets of rear tires.
We've got to buy suits, linen suits, some kind of crocodile
collar,
loafers.
big collar,
yeah,
big collar.
gold chains.
Big collars.
Big collars.
Big collars.
Then we can hit the streets. We're out in our Mercedes SL 500 with a 2JZ in it, and we're looking for some suckers. Here we go, 911 vintage. Maybe this old Ford truck wants some. No. Nobody wants to play with us today.
What's that noise?
Just us going to space.
So this is a totally nice community.
I know, there should be some fancy stuff out here.
Yeah, where are all the sick cars? Turn left here.
All right, we'll go look for one. Ferrari!
That's our mating call.
Ah, I'm stuck at the light.
You know what? This gear start transmission
It's a ripper.
is a ripper.
Yeah, it is.
Have they ever let you down?
No, they rule. There he is, the Ferrari.
Are you kidding me?
There he goes. Come on. We'll never catch that dude.
Dude, I'm not built for this kind of heat.
Well, we've been cruising around forever. I'm not finding anybody, dude.
We need a beverage. We need a pit stop.
It's hot. It is hot. You're right.
Stop. Ice cold beverages. I'll be back.
All right.
What do you want?
Anything cold and wet.
All right. Hey, hey, hey. He's plotting on us, pal.
What? The Ferrari. I gotta go.
Get him, buddy.
Yo, man, you trying to race that fancy whip?
In that thing, are you kidding me?
Bro, tread carefully.
you in this red Ferrari, I'm about to turn the engine off. You can go.
I'm good to go.
You can go. You.
Later, sucker.
We've been getting calls on you all afternoon. Give me the key, and that's it. You done it for the day. You're done.
All right, so that's it for one epic episode of Hot Rod Garage. We started at that City Tow auction. We're like, we can't find anything. Bought this Benz, and we're like, I guess we'll do something with it. And then we start thinking 2JZ swap.
We did something.
We did some stuff with it. Motor fell right into place like it was meant to be. Got it all together, fired it up. It's got 570 horsepower. This thing turned out to be a monster. And then we took it down to the beach in San Pedro and raced my buddy's Ferrari and had the most fun ever.
You know.
This was the best.
Thank you so much for leaving me over the place getting
You're
the
welcome.
beverages, by the way.
Did you get that?
Yeah, I Ubered back over here. That was
Oh,
good.
tight. Everybody wins.
You'll get a bill.
Just big thanks to everybody that helped out with this one. City Tow Auctions, AM Electronics, CX Racing Turbos, Gearstar, Falcon Tires, Odyssey Batteries,
LAPD.
LAPD.
You got to meet them.
Everybody, thank you so much. This was great. We will see you guys next time. Don't forget to check us out on social media between episodes. The show is Hot Rod Garage Show on Facebook and Instagram. I'm Tangelo96 on Instagram.
I'm Mobile Tech Lucky.
Guys, tread carefully.
Quiet on the set.
We're here to ruin this car.
Here we go.
Hashtag come at me, bro.
Hashtag tread carefully.